When discussing language choices related to disability, it's essential to be respectful and considerate. Let's explore person-first and identity-first language. Let's begin with person-first language. Person-first language emphasizes the person before their condition. The condition is only one part of the whole person. For example, instead of saying autistic person, you would say person with autism. And instead of disabled individual, you would say individual with a disability. Now, let's consider identity-first language. Identity-first language considers some characteristics of the condition as inseparable parts of the person's identity and therefore prioritizes the identity or community aspect over the individual. It's commonly used by people who identify strongly with a particular group or community. For example, some members of the deaf community prefer deaf person over person who is deaf. Similarly, some people in the stroke community prefer a stroke survivor over a survivor of a stroke. Now, context matters. Consider the context and the preferences of the individual you're referring to. Some people have strong preferences for one type of language over the other, so it's essential to listen and adapt accordingly. Use caution and context to determine whether phrases like suffering from or afflicted with are appropriate. For example, living with HIV versus infected with HIV. Remember that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, and respecting individual choices is crucial. If you encounter situations where you're unsure, it's best to ask directly as to how someone prefers to be referred. Thank you for spending some time on this video. This is a very important topic for many of us.